In this lesson, we're going to learn how to create a clipping mask in Adobe Illustrator. It's really easy. We've done it before in Photoshop, but we're going to learn how to do it in Illustrator today. Let's get started by opening up Illustrator and let's create a new file. So File, New. We'll just name this Clipping Mask. C-L-I-P-P-I-N-G, mask. Width and height, make this 400 pixels by 400 pixels, units pixels, and then click OK. So name it Clipping Mask, width and height, 400 by 400 pixels, click OK. So we got an empty blank artboard, and I'm going to go to the Shapes tool, and I'm going to create a star. I'm just going to create it here, and you can change the color. Get the selection tool, move it to the center. Just resize to make it fit inside the artboard here. So you get a star, make sure it fits. I'm going to use the twirl tool. Hold on a second. So the twirl tool is right underneath the rotating tool. You go to the menu where the width tool is, and you go and select the twirl tool. I'm going to create a twirl. And create my own design here. Then I'm going to get the selection tool, move it around, and then I'm going to go File, Place. We've placed images before, remember, at the very beginning. Now I'm going to go into my 4-6 weeks folder and go to Unit 1 Part 3 Illustrator, and you can basically choose any of the image files that we got. I'm going to choose cactus. If you got a picture of yourself, you can use a picture of yourself. Now I'm going to uncheck link, because remember, we don't want to link the files because you have to include the original file with the file when you turn it in. So I'm going to uncheck link here, and I'm going to click place. We got the image here. In this particular instance, I'm going to go to the navigator, and I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to shrink the image and rearrange it to fill the artboard. Now you can't see the graphic that we drew earlier. Whenever you organize layers, I got this selected. I'm going to go Object, Arrange, Send to Back. And it put the image that I placed behind it. So you can move the cactus image how you want it. And remember, in a clipping mask, it puts the picture inside the shape or the text. I got this image selected. I'm going to hold down Shift and select the shape. So both of these are selected, and it shows that by showing the blue squares in the layers palette. They're all selected. In order to do a clipping mask, you just go Object, Clipping Mask, Make. There you go. So I have my clipping mask. I can resize it. Now I can deselect it all and select my image, and I can move it inside the clipping mask. I can move it around still. If I want to stretch it out to emphasize this red part more, I can do that. That's how easy it is to do a clipping mask. So in review, you select both objects and you go Object, Clipping Mask, Place. So select both objects, Object, Clipping Mask, Make. You can also release and edit. Let's say I want to edit. Here, I'm going to click on this, and I want to edit these points. Edit my shape. Now you can arrange the curves, move them, play around. If you want to see something more over here, you can move the points and mold it to exactly how you want it. So that is how you do a clipping mask. So when you're done, you're going to save this. So you're going to go File, Save As. You're going to find your 4-6 weeks folder. We are in 1A. So you're going to save this as Clipping Mask in your 1A last name Illustrator folder. Clipping Mask. And click Save. And that is it.
Thank you all for watching.
Hey class, if you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to this channel.
Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.